So despite the fact that I have about an hour and 10 minutes, I'm not gonna do the Uncharted thing yet because I started this last part. I want to continue it. So Ian is doing Facade, which is a, if you haven't seen like PewDiePie play it, it's a game where you like these your two friends from college who are married now because of you, like it's your, you sort of introduce them to each other, and they invite you over, and soon they're like having problems, and you can type whatever you want to say. Um, and Ian will talk about that, and will include a reference to Mass Effect. Uh, but anyway, so I got sidetracked. Um, so like you can, what you say will, like the characters will interact somehow. Why is this frozen like this? It's the problem with bloody VPNs. Do not get private internet access. It's crap. Anyway, there we go. So if you say like F you, then like the husband will kick you out. And this might not be where I was introduced to it, but I saw like a YouTuber talk about it, and then I saw this video, like, oh my god, he's talking about this thing that this YouTuber talked about. And it's bloody frozen again. Only got like 20 seconds before it froze. Hold on. But I sort of stumbled upon this community, or not even community, it's just a channel who would make like creepy versions, or creepy, I don't even know what you call them, but he made like sort of creepy videos made with the game. Huh. This guy only stopped uploading 4 months ago. I thought it would have been one of those things where like 5 years ago. And my peacock isn't working. There you go. But I would have watched some of this guy's videos because one of the ones was like sex, something to do with sex. Probably the most popular video. Let me have the most popular. There you go. Yeah. I just want to understand more about the game, I guess. So the game is described as an interactive story. I don't know if that is something that, I don't know if that's what he described it as or what someone else described it as, but I mean, if a game has choices in it, then technically it is an interactive story, such as Mass Effect, except for the ending of the third game. What I want to know is that, like, here are the two voice actors that just have to sort of, like, they have a sort of pre-selection of names. So they're getting paid just like people's names. Ian, Dylan, Felix, etc. So when you play the game, there's supposed to be this cursor that appears, but it didn't work as recording. I don't think it worked when anyone's recording. It's not you, mate. It's just recording in general. Actually, oh yeah, I heard about that from Twitter. Went through Marcus' Twitter today. But like at any time that you get kicked out in the game, like you do something that warrants you to get kicked out, it's always very creepy. He was like, "All right, Ian, you have to leave. We'll be fine. You just have to go." Um, because of those bloody videos by Old Fingertube, it was just very creepy. What was I going to say? There is this weird thing where if if you were to get kicked out before you even enter, he will push you into the room and then kick you out for some reason. It's just lazy coding, I guess, but I mean, it's justifiable for laziness, I guess. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, more the Diet Coke. Yeah, it's Diet Coke. I don't make any references. Uh, like, if you knock on the door, they will open up the door, and if you do nothing, if you stand still, eventually they screw it then, pick you up, push you into the room, and kick you out again. Despite how standard the acting is, it's actually pretty emotional because you can achieve 4 endings from what Ian can tell. One when you get kicked out, one where the wife leaves, one where the husband leaves, and one where their marriage is patched up. I haven't seen the ending where the husband leaves because Ian doesn't show it. But when the wife leaves, it's like, oh, thank you for like showing me, or like help me understand. And the husband's like, no, please don't, no. I think this little bit right here, whoops, actually became a sort of inside joke within his channel for a very small amount of time, and by that I mean like one video outside one other video. There is some very creepy music in the game. It's really weird and inappropriate. Ian does swear quite a bit, but he made this sort of joke where he's talking about, I swear quite a bit, but I mean, these guys swear a lot. And that's just what I'm saying exclusively God damn it. They don't even say damn or damn it, just always God damn it. That's nothing. Okay, so now we're back on James, and this is the updated intro for Hidden Dog. I don't know why I'm so like whatever you call the guy. I'll think of his name later. So this is after he got the mohawk, but before he sort of updated his profile picture. Also, I forgot to mention that in their retrospective videos, he starts off all of them by just he's not there, and he just rises up and says something or uses a voice clip of something. This is probably a joke, but he just said he doesn't find Nathan Drake hilarious. Isn't it so funny? Assassin's Creed has the word ass in it twice. He doesn't like Assassin's Creed except for Black Flag. Here's something I want to point out. Tomb Raider first released in 1996. Uncharted first released in 2007. And when people saw it and the public saw it for the first time in 2006, people said, hey, that's just Tomb Raider, and give it the unofficial nickname of Dude Raider. But I don't know why my wife did that, but anyway. Instead of going, oh crap, yeah, we've copied Tomb Raider and scrapping the whole game, they stuck with it because they thought, oh, we can be better than Tomb Raider. In my opinion, they were better than Tomb Raider. In fact, they were so better that Tomb Raider just died and then they relaunched it. So there was a video talking about how Family Guy stole from The Simpsons, but then eventually The Simpsons stole from Family Guy. That's what it's like. Uncharted was inspired by Tomb Raider, and the Tomb Raider 2013 reboot was inspired by Uncharted. So he's talking about how the life jackets that they wear is made by a company called Lotso, which is a reference to both Jack and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot. But he doesn't point out the fact that in the same image that he shares, the back of the wetsuits has a Naughty Dog logo. once again he's talking about how great the voice acting is. Yeah, the reason why the voice acting is so great is because like main character's voiced by Nolan North, the greatest video game voice actor of all time. No offense to Troy Baker. It's a little weird that Elena is willing to die for a story. Not really. That's probably just from the amount of shows I watch, but every single time that a journalist has the chance to back down from something that could kill them at the expense of a story, they always go for the story. Oh, the music is great. From example to example to example, and even the main theme. But no, I'm not gonna play it for you. I'm gonna do a cringe cover of it using only my mouth. And not only am I gonna do that, I am gonna make it last longer than it should have. He talks about how QuickTime events appear randomly in cutscenes, so you have to watch them carefully. Well, I hate the fact my stomach keeps on making sounds. But anyway, the thing is that since Uncharted is art, fantastic story, writing, etc., you would want to pay attention to them. Also, the footage he uses to prove about how you have to pay attention to the cutscenes wasn't even from a cutscene. Despite the fact that I agree with him basically 100% what he said so far, he's saying that how he doesn't think it deserves the praise it got, but I think it did. I forgot that I was sort of introduced to Crunchyroll through games. I just don't feel like James is the kind of person to watch anime. You mentioned how the quality of the writing improved twice. This might just be because he's English, but he pronounces Elena as Elena. I think he just used music from, I believe, Arctic Monkeys or maybe Panic at the Disco. Please give credit. Damn! He talks about the very first shot you see of Shambhala as if you're able to explore it freely. No, it's a linear game, it's not open world. So apparently they're trying to take us from Uncharted 2 with plans for DLC, and he goes, well, thank God. Which, yeah, thank God. But then says, because, like, ethics and stuff, no. DLC is not an ethical concern. Like, yeah, I understand your point if the planet before the game's release, because DLC should be an idea that they make too late into the game's production. But still, it's not really an ethical concern. The initial title for Chapter 14, Tunnel Vision, was going to be Drake's on a Train, as a reference to Snakes on a Plane. And he says it's unknown whether or not copyright was the reason why they changed it. I don't understand how copyright could be that, because stuff does that all the like media products do that all the time. I'm starting to think that Makubri also watched James. I know it's been a while since I mentioned Makubri. Me and Makubri just haven't talked because Makubri no longer. I think he has gone to either Cirque or he's now got a job. You know, he's not doing further education. But I think Makubri, his sort of style was influenced by James, which, wow, I guess. So I think, yep, I think I got it now. Full of stereo. In that regard, compared to the first game, and how it was very much full of stereotypes. I thought that was the Let's go border. No. It's, or sorry, Panic at the Disco or art movies is Blur. Stereotypes by Blur. Oh my god. I don't have enough time to go into the next one because it's currently 10 o'clock. So I'm going to do something else. I'm just going to confirm that I'm done with Brutalness. But the thing is that he's messed up his playlist. Because he went from doing what he used to do, which was like, he'd have these colours. Purple for main content, green for random content, blue for lightning rounds, and red for top fives. But eventually he just whips.
I've not seen such brave.
Eventually he just ditched lightning rounds and all that, and he started doing Televoid, where he would watch TV and movie stuff, and then eventually he shifted his focus to exclusively Brutal Foods, which is where he would just review food stuff. So, I don't know if I did this already, but I'm going to read off the list of people who are on Hidden Block. Balrog the Master, who I didn't watch any of his stuff, so no nostalgia there. James, who I just need to do the Uncharted free video, then that will be him done. If I could please stop doing whatever that is with the bed. Brutalness, he's done. Space Hamster, I think I watched one of his videos, and then I watched a more recent one, and he had changed. He sounded more flamboyant, more high pitched. Jimmy Witzel, aka Jimmy FTW, I watched some of his stuff. Then he gave up for years, and he made a comeback video, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm back, guys, forever and ever, and I've painted nails now." Despite the fact that I acted the most masculine out of the entire Hidden Block group, that was just me hiding the fact that I'm actually very feminine. So anyway, I'm gonna upload this video followed by 2 more, and then that's me done forever until I come back again. And Youngtown, who I have no nostalgia with. So he stopped 7 months ago. And yeah, he didn't do anything for 5 months.
Hey guys, I hope you're all...
I shouldn't have been able to do that. I did it with my Apple Pen. My Apple Pen is turned off. What the hell? Anyway, so stops uploading for 5 months. Makes a comeback video going, "Yeah, guys, I'm back. Here's an update." And then he doesn't upload again. I know I was talking about Jimmy when I said all that, but turns out that Space Hamster, whatever his real name is, did that as well. Turns out his name is Jeff. Also turns out I don't have enough time to watch any of his stuff, because the one video I've seen of his is actually longer than James's Uncharted free video. So instead I'm going to go on to Jimmy. I just realised his name wasn't Jimmy FTW, it was actually Pokemon Fan FTW. Oh, idiot. Come on. Oh. So yeah, last upload 4 years ago, and then he comes back sometime last year, makes 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, then quits again. Oh. Yeah. Oh boy. He came back 3 weeks ago to stream on YouTube. For 1 day only. Yeah, so said where are you streaming? Oh, wow, I thought I said where. But I'm guessing he didn't do it because I'm pretty sure you'd be able to see it here. I don't know how your live stream works on YouTube. I've never done it before. I just want to mention that Jimmy is the guy that introduced me to what's it called? The World Ends With You. I never actually ended up playing the game, but I did watch the anime about a month ago. So I'm just going to show you up until you can see his painted nails, and then I'm going to make some commentary on that.
I am sweating and I smell, but it is worth it because this sweater is very cute, and I paid $25
You also sound like you're a bit out of breath there.
for it from some girl on Depop, so I'm wearing it. Let's go, bitch. Hello, it's
So before all that, he would act like masquerade, try and like you've seen those videos of like short people trying to fight tall people. It's sort of like that. That's why he acted. I know that every single time I do this, it always ends up being a bad idea, but I'm gonna play the whole video. This is a mute review. You only did 5 of these, where he would review a game without talking or using, no written or verbal communication as to his opinion on the game. But I'm pretty sure he didn't like any of these ones. Okay, maybe except for Mario and Sonic the Olympics. I don't know about that, but he definitely hated Sonic Genesis. I don't know what it's called. Sonic Genesis on the Game Boy Advance. Donkey Konga, Pokemon Channel, Sonic the 7 Rings. He definitely hated. That's too much sugar. Well, okay. There is some writing. But anyway. That's... And then I'll do one full review. Like one proper video.